Yo, Flows, what's up? It's good to see you all. Thank you all for coming. I'm glad you could make it. We have a full panel tonight, which is awesome. We have the boss himself, Michael Khan, Flat Earth, Knuckledev Jeff, good to see you. Luca, hello. Roger Little, before and after.
Hello.
PJ, and Ryan. How you guys all doing?
Oh, good.
Oh, wonderful.
Just to note, 301 subs. So my Thursday one possibly could be a 300 sub special. So just
Very nice.
Shout out to PJ. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to PJ, please do.
Yeah.
Speaking of subs, I've gone down more.
What, you've gone down from 799?
Yeah.
What?
I did ban free trolls today.
Hello all together.
What's up, Jam? Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Jam.
Skeptic in the house. Haven't
Nice
seen you
to
in a
see
while.
you guys.
Hey, Sandra.
Good. Just gonna say hi to everybody in the YouTube land quickly. Jam, what's up? Jim Bob, hello. Derek Nelson, thank you for coming. Who else? Jeremy Bird, hey, shout out to you, mate. Really appreciate you coming in. Sandra, glad to have you in too. Jeff Conkel in the house. Saddlebaum, what's up? Effed Up World, it was good to see you, Joe. Skeptic, great to have you in, man. Norman Cross, hello. And then we got PJ Cruikshank. Yeah. So, sorry about that. What you guys going to say? Anson as well. Hey
there.
full panel tonight. And
Hello.
Carapple.
Oh.
So you guys are holding on to your space balls as we're spinning around in this endless void vacuum.
Of course.
I'm getting dizzy.
Yep.
Yep.
Sure.
Your opinion doesn't matter, Luca.
Yeah, hang on to your,
Facts matter.
hang on to your obliques. Spielberg.
Yeah, guys. By the way, Chris and Mike had their first stream today. So,
I saw that.
I did send it in the community chat. Do go and support them as well. Just
Yeah, I shared them.
You guys just have to learn some German though, but
Should have shared it in
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
might see
thanks
that,
a lot, Flatzoid, for looking
I might
into
see
it.
that. I might see that community post in about 4 days' time.
Did you do it in German? Did you, Chris?
Yeah, sure.
Big part
In
of it they
German,
did.
there's not a lot of flat stuff going on in the internet.
If you put captions up, will it give you in English or will it give you in German?
No, we do it in German.
Yeah, but if you put captions up, will it come up in English or German? If you put
He wants the translation.
What you mean, like
like, I'm just asking
Closed
anybody.
captions.
Yeah, captions. It's not something you have to do in your channel. I'm just saying in general.
I don't know actually. I have
I've never looked at
look
I've
into
never
it.
looked at
Yes.
a channel that doesn't speak English, so
Yes.
I don't know if they do English.
I
subs.
almost reviewed the channel a video today, and then saw no, it's in Indian, like 5 million views, and it was released like 3
Whoa.
days ago.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's a lot of
Yeah, but
views.
Flat Earth is not pushed, guys. I mean, Flat Earth is not a big thing, guys.
No, but it's all over.
And the whole thing is the whole video is just him insulting Flat Earth, saying it's stupid.
Yeah, it's a
Imagine that.
massive topic in India from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Oh,
man.
Look at Flat
Nice.
Earth. He debates daily, doesn't he?
Yeah, Arthur. Yeah.
Arthur, yeah. Arthur rocks. Shout out to Arthur.
Can you remember that other guy, that new guy, that Ilmo Tadabar or whatever he was called?
Oh, yeah, he's haven't been around for a while.
Yeah,
He
same.
was at a stage he was very busy.
We also try to make one video a day.
Nice.
Mm.
What channel did you do? On Mike's channel?
So sorry.
That's a mix. It's a channel they have together.
Oh, they have to get.
And Mango and
It's
Mike.
both
and
of them.
Mike.
All right, because
Yes.
I'm looking at your channel, the one that you're on now, but it's not in there. So
No. I'll quickly get it for you, man.
yeah, cool,
Okay, I could send you a link too. It's no problem.
Yeah, I'm getting it quickly.
cool, nice one.
Thanks a lot.
I'm seeing it for everybody in the chat as well. There we go. There's his channel. There you go, Michael. In the
Oh,
Cheers, mate.
Thanks a lot. That's it.
thank you very much.
there you go.
To that.
Subscribe today, guys.
So
Oh, definitely sub to them, guys. We've got 16 subscribers. Go sub to them, guys.
Yeah, it must
apparently,
grow.
apparently, space and Earth are the same system, guys. Remember?
That's what I did yesterday, yeah.
No,
I don't really have
Seoul
anything planned.
really have had enough of him. He was getting angry.
Oh, yeah,
He's
Christian.
very angry.
I know.
How it's insane.
And when I picked him up on the laughing thing, he says, "Yeah, that was last week." I said, "Yes, but you're the one who said it about what people who laugh are. People that haven't got anything, and you're sitting there laughing at Sov. Keep saying that Sov doesn't understand the meniscus thing, and
That's why he did that, dude. He's trying to hit Saab.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't know how he lasted so long. Me, I'd have had him
I
booked
know.
that well before that.
I think it's because all
Well,
night.
I did warn him.
Yeah.
For sure you did. Yeah.
Which
The moon
debate was
might
that?
still have active volcanoes.
Really? Yeah, I see the smoke coming off the moon daily from the volcanoes.
Oh my word! Yeah, that's in the latest news. Let's see, that's space news.
NASA breaking
Okay.
news.
The latest news. The
Awesome.
moon might still have active volcanoes. China's Chang's sample return probe reveals.
Oh gosh.
Maybe that doesn't that maybe just tell you that maybe China never went to the moon. They just went to a remote island with a volcano and took a sample.
Probably. That would make
Yeah,
more
but-
sense.
But there was a moon run China did, no? This year or at the beginning of the year. They was went to the moon.
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah, there was just a comic style of it, showing it how they land, and it was terrifying, really.
Like Israel, when they dropped theirs on there, it fell over, didn't it?
Yeah.
And look at this. Volcanoes have erupted on the lunar surface within a geologically recent time span. And the moon could still be volcanically active today, according to tiny glass beads in lunar dirt brought back to Earth by the Chinese Chang'e 5 sample return mission in December 2020. The discovery could turn what we thought we knew about the evolution of the moon on its head.
Oh my God.
does
Now
magma
the
and
moon's
lava-
evolving now, is it?
Evolution. Yeah.
How does
Yes, it
magma
is.
and lava?
It's not just the animals, it's the moon that's evolving now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How the heck does magma and lava fly out of mountains on something that you can't even set foot on that isn't even solid as far as you can see?
Oh, I
But
know
how
what
did-
it is. The moon is
Yeah.
Omicron, and it's going to transform.
But I mean, how does people read this and take it seriously?
I know, it's so silly. It's meant to be really cold up there. How are they going to have boiling hot lava coming out of a volcano?
You know.
I don't know.
You've got a molten iron
Come on,
core.
didn't the lava would fly
It's
forever?
red coming out, wasn't it?
Or do
Yeah,
they
but
say it's hot? I don't know. I don't even know what the
But
story
also,
is
if they
about the moon.
find glass, if they find glass on the moon, wouldn't that mean that there was sand and vegetation?
Can you hear me?
It's almost
Yeah.
like Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you, Anson.
Can't now. Anson?
That's
Okay, so look what they're saying, guys.
okay.
We know that the moon had volcanism in the distant past because we can see the evidence literally all over the face of the nearest neighbor. The dark markings of the famous man in the moon are lunar maria, which are vast volcanic plains dating back 3 to 3.8 billion years. It was thought that this was the last time the moon was volcanically active. But, astonishingly, Chang'e 5 brought home evidence that the moon has experienced volcanic eruption much more recently, just 123 million years ago, give or take an uncertainty of 5 million years. You know what I read there?
15 million years.
But you know what I read there?
Crazy.
Let's make shit up.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
make more shit up. And then guess more shit up.
But why isn't the moon and the Blake spheroid as well as the Earth? If they like looking at the sky to compare it to the Earth, the shape of the Earth, why isn't the moon on a Blake spheroid? Why isn't it pear-shaped like the Earth?
Yeah, gravity works different there,
Look what I'm
dude.
saying, guys. But look what I'm saying. How do they know that the moon has had volcanic eruptions? Oh, because the man on the moon, it's dark. So therefore it had to be soot or something from the volcanoes.
Yeah.
Well, if they went there, they
And
would
then-
find it.
Yeah. And then they say it had to be 3.8 billion years ago. How did they get that
3.8
information?
Carbon dating.
Carbon dating.
Just
Carbon dated
throw
the
it out
moon.
there. Yeah, of course they did. They brought back the samples, carbon dated as 3.8 million
course.
years old.
Of course.
But then they've just disproved everything because recently it's now 123 million years. And they say uncertainty of 15 million years, so they don't even know.
And carbon dating is not accurate to that
Yeah.
point. That's just
These are so high numbers. This is so insane.
So we've gone
It's a
from
crapshoot.
looking for traces of small traces of water to having whole volcanoes. You see, the narrative is getting way more like theatrical recently.
Absolutely.
I mean,
More unbelievable. It's like I think it's a testing. They're seeing, they've been testing to see how what they get away with. But I don't even know if they care anymore with these stories, man.
No, I don't think so neither. They're gonna find an ocean underneath the surface with life in it next.
an underground ocean. Nice.
Yeah, why not?
I think that they don't care because they know that majority of people just lap it up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so right.
Oh,
this
man.
thing.
Yeah.
And they just repeated stories like that.
Yeah, and the buzzword like alien as well. It's just
But look at look how ridiculous it is. Life on alien planets probably wouldn't experience day and night. Here's how that may change evolution.
What?
Okay. Organisms on Earth living deep underground or at the bottom of a sea may give us an idea of what alien life without a circadian rhythm could be like. What are these people talking about? These people are
Yeah. How would they know?
Morons.
yeah,
I
the
saw-
morons.
making
What's
shit
up,
up.
Sol?
What's up, guys?
Yeah, so
Good to see you,
I
man.
saw one other day
What's
that
up?
said they can trace 250 meter strikes on Earth all the way back to Mars.
Nice.
Really? How do they do that? Explain. Come on.
Good to see you, Solomon.
Hey, nice to see you.
See,
So,
my wife hit a deer on the way to work this morning, so now I gotta go and meet her at the body shop here in a little while.
Right. Not the deer body shop, the car body shop.
Yeah, they're not fixing the deer. No.
Well, so you say you got some beef jerky for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I told her, I says, listen, between you and the daughter, we're gonna need a hunting license. My daughter totaled her car earlier in the year on one.
Venison
At least
steaks.
she didn't hit an elk, man, because those elk will tear up a semi.
Well, my wife and my daughter both drive little cars, so closest I've ever come to doing anything, I almost hit a wild donkey, a wild burro.
Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be dear to repair?
Well, luckily she's got full coverage insurance. I guess it's just whatever the deductible is. So we'll see.
Well, a month ago we actually got someone who had a very expensive excursion. He hit a giraffe,
Oh, wow.
Oh God!
and I mean a giraffe is very expensive. You have to pay to hunt a giraffe, and it kind of totaled his whole vehicle. We had to replace practically everything in his vehicle. It's crazy.
Did it actually kill
Did
the
he
giraffe?
get charged?
Yeah.
Did he get charged
Yeah.
for killing the giraffe?
Yeah, because remember the giraffe still belongs to the national park, so you have to pay for it like you would go and hunt.
Oh
A giraffe.
man!
So he had to end up paying that. So he's got a giraffe now, and he had to fix his ute.
Oh my God!
So it cost him as much as a house now with everything.
crazy.
Got to be careful driving in South Africa, huh?
Hope you got yourself some venison steaks, man.
But that's what happens when you stay in the bush.
I'd imagine. Wow, that sucks. Strange evolution.
Yeah, evolution. Apparently, it's changing evolution. What we may know about evolution now. So
Oh,
there's
good
two
God.
things that can be on this. Can that mean evolution is just bullshit and they are just trying to do what they do best? Yeah. Yeah, this is the thing I gotta say about the globe, guys. They keep making more bullshit up because they figured out their last bullshit was too stupid. So, but the thing is, their new bullshit is even more bullshit than the last one,
Right.
and people.
Yes.
Like
Get on it.
Newtonian gravity getting replaced by something even more ridiculous, like
Ridiculous,
Einsteinian
yes, so-
gravity. That's even more untangible, unprovable horse shit
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
Like the black matter and everything. They're
Gotta
really
go.
Matter.
God bless
Just,
everyone.
yeah.
See ya.
Blessings,
Yes.
man.
Later.
Good
Yeah,
evening, Jeff. Just. No, I never hit the. It wasn't me that hit the giraffe, Derek. Someone else. Actually, it was the giraffe that hit the car because of Coriolis.
Yeah, it probably was. Well, judging by what I see, I think the deer was more hit the car than the car hit the deer because it's
Deer.
like down the side of her door is all screwed up. I'll show you pictures here. Hang on.
Imagine whiplash for a giraffe.
I know. I was about to say the Coriolis must be mad for a giraffe.
But is the car a write-off though?
Yeah, I mean it's nothing mechanical. It's drivable, and it didn't kill the headlight and blinker. But I'll show you the damage. It's
Was it a doe or a buck? That's what I
however,
want to know.
do searching. There it is.
It's venison now.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. There we
Yeah,
go.
and cars really get expensive, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they get cheaper and cheaper made too.
Yeah, but
So see, the front didn't get a whole lot. That's it.
Oh, a new
right?
bumper there. You'll need a new bumper there.
Oh, definitely. And then see,
Oh, yeah.
it took out that piece of it, and then look down the door. see?
Oh, the doors.
Yeah, that deer was trying to hit that car, dude.
It won't open. This door won't open now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's you can see it's bent the mechanism inside, so you know.
Yes, and I can see why it doesn't
But
open.
that's a new door, man.
Yeah,
New
it's pretty
bumper,
bad.
new door. Back door you should be able to repair there.
yeah.
That sucks.
That deer was aiming for your car.
Yeah, I think it meant to do a little bit of damage, right?
Well, we got a real good body shop guy right here in town. Great reputation. We actually rent a storage. He has a storage facility there too, so I have a storage shed there too. And man, he does some incredible work. You got to see some of the cars he's restored, old cars.
Mhm.
Amazing work.
Oh, nice.
That's the guy who knows his job, yeah.
One of those, one of those boat tail Rivieras. He did
Yeah, I
one of
love
those,
those,
man. Restored it completely, man. It's awesome. It is awesome. That's one of my favorite cars too.
Nice.
Yeah, I like the boat, the rear window and those things that come to the point.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That boat tail.
They don't make cars like that anymore. I promise you.
Man,
No.
cars are horrible now. They've just been getting uglier over the last like 10 years, and now they just all look the same, just like bubbles.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see any more Buicks or Olds. I know they stopped making Oldsmobile, which
Yeah,
I
they
would
went out.
assume would incorporate Buick and Cadillac.
Okay.
Yeah. Funky Cold Nicolina's asking you something flat.
Do you ever occasionally wipe your blocked list, or is it once? I've done it a few times. I haven't done it in a long time because 3/4 of them are the same person with different accounts.
Yep.
That's some of the saddest shit I've ever seen. You go through all that much effort just to be a dickhead to people? Really?
I've got about 600 blocked accounts, guys, and I can guarantee
lot.
you about 400 of them is the same 2-3 people.
Yeah, okay, but you do a lot of work. That's what
No hobbies at all, man.
No, man. I'm going to go. I think that's why I love that. I run that meme in my introduction video. And it's got that derpy looking guy, and he's like, I think flat earth is stupid, so I'm going to spend all day and night in flat earth groups arguing with people.
Yeah, that's not a life at all, dude.
Oh, my
That's a
God.
waste of time. Yeah.
Well, guys, look at this. The latest news, guys. SpaceX launching private Polaris Dawn astronaut mission, September the 10th. Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, I understand they're going to do something about. He said this is. They're getting ready. They're going to launch something to go to Mars, and then the next one after that is going to be manned. I saw him say something about that on Twitter. Elon.
Oh, so when do you think they're going to make it mandatory for astronauts to have Neuralink installed?
Mm.
Mm.
I have no idea, but it's going to come up probably.
Of course.
It's just so they can pilot the mainframe easier, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can link in just by thinking. They don't have to press the button, you know.
Yeah, because how else would you fly in space? You know, you have to believe you're there, but in the meantime, you're plugged in a computer. So,
The VR space, I get it.
And you know, there's
Augmented.
that VR thing. There's a lot of cults within that VR. I know them VR rooms you go to, VR chat and that. They've
Yeah.
made loads of cults in that just by people being in there all day. And like their
Yeah.
real lives is like a break from VR. You know what I mean? Because VR is a real life thing. Reality is that little break to go to the toilet and feed their physical body. You know what I mean? That type of thing. But people
Is
are
it-
into that stuff. It's crazy.
It's the beast, dude. It's the beast. It's gonna take over.
Yeah.
It's like addictive stuff they put out there, like, you know, to waste your time and like, you know, to there's something for everyone as well. And these computer games, they're so immersive. That's why I can't play these modern computer games, because they're just too complex. You know, you'd be spending all day.
Yeah, even like some GTA roleplay. That's just, everybody's spending all their time in that. You know,
Yeah.
crazy.
It's not like Mario Kart, or, you know, where you could just pop on that game. We used to pop on, have a blast, and then come back off again.
Fuck off, yeah.
The last one I tried to play was that Diablo, and
oh,
too much
Diablo
walking.
1, yes.
when I was younger, I used to be big into Diablo, and
Yeah,
I mean,
Me
we
too.
used to have a whole LAN server room. We had like 10 computers, and we used to all just like chill, and we play straight through the night.
Yes.
I'm just so happy late on in life. I just realized it's not. No, you're wasting your life away doing that. And anyway, Diablo is not a very good game to play, by the way, guys.
I have a game. I like just car games, whatever. Need for Speeds or something. I mean, I do play GTA and that when I've got it, but I don't go into the online thing. I just play the career. You know what I mean?
Gran Turismo scarred me as a kid, man.
Yeah, you spend so
I remember-
much time on it, you know.
Gran
My
Turismo.
It was me, my brother, my cousin. My mom and dad had like this walk-in closet, and we went in there, and we're still on the PlayStation 2, and we played Gran Turismo. And we were like, we took turns to sleep and play, because we were waiting for the memory card. We haven't had it yet, and then the maid came, and she plugged it out to put the vacuum cleaner in. Just say we went apeshit after 4 days of non-stop playing. We went.
And it's all gone, dude.
Wow.
That's a mess. I was a Blizzard head when I was growing up too. I played World of Warcraft.
World of
1, 2,
Warcraft.
and 3.
I like Devil May Cry, and Silent Hills, and car games. Need for Speeds mainly.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
Metal Gear Solid. Oh,
that's called the Polaris Dawn mission.
yeah, that's what they're showing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's quickly watch
Dawn
some
of
of it.
Polaris. Okay.
What, they're off to Polaris?
What is it with these people and these weird odd names for all their missions and stuff?
Oh,
Very
they're-
occultic names.
And they're giving away the truth in them as well. They're talking about Polaris and stuff, which is like the real proper kind of the star, where the star is, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Okay, but
Oh, it's live in 8 hours. Okay, but let's go see what they.
Whoa.
It should be.
Space.com. I got that. I'm
Look how
subscribed to
realistic that is, guys.
that.
yeah,
Great.
Oh yeah.
It's great
dream
entertainment.
of everybody.
Never any stars, man.
It looks so real. It's got to be fake. I mean, so
It's-
fake. It's
it's
got to be
real.
real.
It's so fake it can be real.
These
Look at this.
voyages
Yeah, but look
of
at
the
this.
Starship Enterprise.
Yeah, Polaris Dawn will feature the first ever private spacewalk.
Oh my
And
god.
it's not private, is it? Everybody's going to see it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean by a civilian, non-government entity type person. But let's
Yeah.
face it, it's
Not chosen.
right.
Not chosen.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the difference? Contractor or the government? They're all getting the same money, peddling the same lies.
But what I noticed, guys, is when SpaceX launches rockets, you often see this, this in the sky where it hits the dome, and it leaves the water, you You have
It looks
this.
like crippled. Yeah.
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 Oh, look at
I
this,
don't know
guys.
why he's doing that.
Look at the people being chosen. Okay, these 4 crew members are billionaire entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs.
What?
Billionaires.
Jared Isaacman, who will command the mission, pilot Scott Kidd Poteet, a retired U.S. Air Force lieutenant colonel, and mission specialist Sarah Gills and Ann Mannan, both of whom are SpaceX engineers.
They couldn't even put them down as philanthropists. They had to put them down as entrepreneurs and sound a lot more selfish.
So here's their timeline for this going to Mars. It says, if you want, I can share it real quick. This is funny. And Elon confirmed this is the plan. Okay, so the timeline for the mission Mars: 2 years. First uncrewed starships launched to Mars during the next Earth-Mars transfer window to test landing reliability. Then in 4 years, first crewed flights to Mars. The uncrewed landings are successful. If the uncrewed landings are successful. And then in 20 years, goal of building a self-sustaining city on Mars with an exponentially growing flight rate. Long-term, becoming a multiplanetary species to increase the probable lifespan of consciousness by reducing the dependence on a single planet.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Elon
Oh
going to
my
go
God.
himself though.
Whoa,
He
whoa,
needs to.
Doesn't that sound very familiar, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
movie,
Man,
dude.
I heard that after Apollo. I heard that when they was doing the Apollo shit.
So
Yeah.
we can already say, in 50 years' time, they still be say, oh no, we just had some delays. We still got to work out some kinks.
Yeah. So they're going to
Why haven't we been back?
on the moon first. Why haven't they done this on the
We
moon first?
can go back to the moon in a nanosecond. We just
Yeah, why
In a
don't they go to the moon
nanosecond.
first rather than go to Mars and do it there? I
We
mean,
lost the technology.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's kind of weird that they're talking about like consciousness.
Yeah,
So-
that
Going
is
on
new age.
Yeah, and they're just like they're basically they're being what they've always they are really, which is these like guru people
Yeah,
and
exactly.
with their fantasy story, and and that's why they're saying about consciousness and that. What
Yeah.
they really mean is to lower our consciousness through deception.
Absolutely.
Tony Whitcomb, thank you very much for your £5 super chat. He says Elon Musk should have said, "It looks so fake, even Globers
okay.
believe it."
It's really good. Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat, man. You rock, guys. By the way, you got 70 people watching. Where's all the likes? Something's not right. Only 19 likes, guys. 20 likes. I'm sure you can.
One of those are mine.
I'm sure you guys can see the math issue here. Something's not adding up.
Oh, I'm not checking the math, by the way. I'm typing.
It doesn't add up, PJ. Take your shoes off.
No doubt, right?
But yeah. But it's insane. I mean, everything is a joke coming from space, guys. What does the poll say so far? Yeah, we got a poll, by the way, if you guys haven't voted. The poll is 59 votes so far. Space is an ultra vacuum, as we are told. Yes, I have faith. A whole 12%. So that's like, what, 2 votes? 3 votes. No, it violates natural law, 83%.
I don't
I'm
know.
so proud of you guys. You guys have been learning something. And
Thank
I'm
you.
not sure, 5%.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys,
Wow.
smash the show and like the shares.
22,500 miles per hour into outer space. That's,
Into what now?
That's he said the escape velocity. The Jolly Man said.
I'm still waiting to figure out how he can show me how Earth and space are the same system.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, it's just
So one
goes
thing on a
all
point,
slow
guys.
into.
Well,
Wouldn't
don't
it,
you know space is
wouldn't it
fake?
stand to reason though that your velocity of a rocket is going to start to decrease? Your thrust is going to be less effective as you get up into thinner and thinner medium.
Yes.
Doesn't that just make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so great
Yeah.
on the Mars mission where they had this little drone what was taking a test
Yeah.
probe and it brings it back, but it never would
Whoa.
walk.
Space pictures.
Yeah. Satellites in space, guys.
Dude.
I'm gonna go down the list. Tell me when you see one real picture, okay?
Find that chicken hut one. That one. That
Yeah,
one
the
like
chicken.
on
Oh, should we
farm,
find the
right?
chicken coop?
That one there for
Oh, the
us.
chicken coop satellite. It does. Kennel.
Wasn't
It's a
it?
very
Is
big
it the one that Chinese or where the somebody
No, it's a
Japanese or Chinese?
No, it's an American, a geo satellite. It
'Cause they
looks
said
like
they
it
was
literally
gonna
looks
put
like a
one made
chicken
out of.
coop.
They said they was gonna make one out of bamboo and put it up there.
Oh,
China or Japan, one of them.
but I mean,
How's that gonna last up there, dude? It'll set on fire.
Well,
why don't we get real pictures of these satellites?
Because
Well, because they're going so
fast.
fast, it's hard to get a picture. You need to get that photographer that caught that bullet that just missed Trump. That one in
Look
the
at that
air.
thing.
You need to get that guy so you can see it.
No, it's
You know?
not that one. It was worse.
I know,
than
but
that.
look at that thing.
That's
They're
bad. That
weird.
looks like a toaster.
It looks like a fridge, man.
Jesus.
A toaster with a
Gold
red
plated
There we
fridge.
go, there we
Yeah.
go.
It does. It looks like a
That's it.
toaster with gold foil on it. You're
That's
right.
it. Chicken coop.
That's
Yeah.
Crazy, yes.
And that other one looks like a toaster with some bed flippers on it.
Yeah, this is
Or
supposed to be a real
sunbed.
photo, by the way. Look
Yeah.
at this.
Looks like somebody's roof's blown off.
It looks like an Amish. It's an Amish satellite. They made a barn and just lifted it up.
The
Well, see,
Globe
is
said,
there a
look
chicken
at all
flying
the
out of it? Hold on.
evidence.
A dovetail joints and all that in it.
Yeah,
It's a horse. Yeah. Pegs and dowels. Yeah.
crazy.
Oh man, if anybody says this is real,
Got it,
get your
Holly,
eyes
huh?
checked.
Well, now, come on.
Somewhere in Africa,
That was
a
built at the hobby
satellite
shop.
crashed. That looked so cool because the balloon was hanging next to the trees and
Wow.
really looked cool.
You can even see the charging port, look.
And that cost $10 billion to build.
Doesn't this look like a piece of a lamp that is stuck in the bottom here?
It does.
It does.
It
Home
reminds
Depot.
you of Independence Day. Remember Independence Day? Like opens that bottom part and can laser camera out.
With the Capitol building.
Fire
got
laser!
You had Sabina Hausenfeder going,
Did Luke leave?
I like that Sandley banana gum. I've never
I think
understood
he did.
why people dislike vegans so much. I've never had any beef with them. I like that. I like that.
Begin laser ignition sequence.
Begin laser ignition!
You trim that out less and use it.
Sorry?
You should trim that one out and use it.
I should actually.
I think Dr. Evil's the most likable character in that series, in that film, though, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, Austin Powers is awful.
yeah, they all
Remember.
pretty bad.
Like Myers.
Jeff Gass had
Nah, just
some proof of 24-hour sun. We'll go there now, Jeff.
Dr. Evil, I want you to meet your son.
My son?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go fire the laser.
There it is.
In the cloud!
Well, this is
I
so
love their
great.
set.
Where it sucks the air out of the air with this big, you know how it's called to clean the floor. I don't know how it's called, but there's this scene where it's a big thing and they suck the air out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a scene in it.
Mm-hmm. Notice that they had enclosures. They had containment for that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Go!
Begin laser ignition sequence.
Begin laser ignition!
Arm the laser.
I'm in the laser! Laser arm!
Lower the globe.
Lower the globe!
Release the meteor.
Release the meteor!
Open the tank.
Open the tank! Lies! Oh, lies!
If I had to think of Sean Hawkins ever
Scotty,
getting
don't.
married,
Scotty, don't.
I think if I had to think of Sean Hawkins ever getting married, I think his wife would be like that.
Sean Hawk. Wow. No, she's too good for Sean.
Yeah, is he streaming live right now? Is he?
She's a
is he
10. She's a
mirroring
10.
you?
Sean.
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while. 9 minutes. I must get to 9 minutes. Okay.
Oh, hiya, babe. How you doing?
Good to see you guys.
Tell Vicky we miss her.
She's there in chat.
Hey,
She
Vicky.
is? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I see her
Okay,
now.
you guys ready? This is 9 minutes. We're going to go, Jeff.
That's a nice plane compared to the ones I've been on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Antarctica. The local time now is...
Whoa. Can you see the sun or do you see daylight?
Daylight?
Daylight.
Not the
Daylight.
sun,
Yeah.
not sunlight. Okay.
No.
Okay.
30 in the evening. And the outside temperature is minus 8 degrees Celsius. For your safety, please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off.
Ooh. Oh
That
no!
looks like it's going down, dude. That's sunset.
Yeah, that looks weird, eh?
Oh, wait.
So
Nick
Jeff,
in the
Jeff,
bag.
Jeff, am I doing this right? Am I in the right place? Because he says 9 minutes was where there was proof of 24 hours sun.
An hour and 9 minutes.
Roof?
Hour 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 9 minutes. Sorry, I probably read wrong.
We need this
Yeah,
proof.
hour 7, 6,
Sure.
8. Let's go to there. 8, okay.
Nice car, though.
It's quite cool, yeah.
I've seen this before.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
Star
24
Wars,
hours.
dude.
Broken wings are in the name. Big cheap.
Welcome to Ocha Cantina. Oh, wait, now it's coming the sun. Come, show us the sun.
So that,
Oh.
that's
The
Oh,
sun
yeah.
sets for a few the sun sets for a few hours.
That's 24 hours? How's that? Proof. I don't see.
Phenomenal.
Caught it in the eye again, aren't they? Yeah.
Sets for a few hours, eh?
You see
How
the-
many? What's how many is a few?
Mm.
How many is a few?
There's less than 24.
See a couple of parallel rays there as well. Look.
God.
Yeah. This
Well,
is,
boys, I'm going to take off on you. I got to get ready for work.
I'm gonna have
Enjoy
to
your
go
24 hours,
I'm gonna
son.
have to go in a
Thanks for
minute.
coming,
I gotta
man.
go meet my wife.
God, will you,
No
Roger?
problem. And I'm restreaming you too, so
bless.
Right,
later, guys.
All right, cheers, man.
Hi, Roger.
Just mate. Wow.
Madness.
Someone vacuuming.
Yeah, I can hear
Hear it as well.
vacuum cleaning. I thought it was my upstairs for a
I
second.
thought it was my neighbour.
Yeah, I thought it was my upstairs. Wow.
Don't you think it's odd though when they do show 24 hours sun, it's usually edited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
Space vacuum.
Are you guys getting some sound coming through?
Well,
Yeah.
that's space,
That-
guys.
Move
The
it.
vacuum is more real as space because that is actually what a vacuum works on. Low pressure.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it works on thermodynamics. How do you think the dust gets forced into the vacuum? The low pressure. It's the high pressure forces the dust into the low pressure.
Of course.
And notice the vacuum cleaner requires a container for this to work.
Mm-hmm. All vacuum does. A vacuum requires a container. Everything. That's why I say everything is medium dependent.
Everything really requires.
Also notice that the vacuum is like by Earth's surface, so where gravity is supposed to be the strongest, it seems to
Right.
gravity seems to fail.
And like it sort of says, everything's contained in some way or another. Like your body, everything's contained within your body. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Blood's
It's like-
contained within your body. Do you know what I mean?
Your body's a container full of containers.
Yeah, exactly.
Your cells are containers. Your vessels are containers. Your veins, your arteries are containment system. Your pulmonary system is contained. Your cranial system is contained. Everything is within a containment.
Mhm.
Of course.
Almost like God had a plan for like,
Almost.
hey guys, everything needs to be contained.
Weird,
Almost.
isn't it? You would
So,
think. You would think.
Yeah.
Which is the exact opposite of space, where there are no boundaries, and that's what they insist on, this kind of endlessness of it. You know.
yeah.
Should we say something? Turns on to gravity.
I saw Lucky Haskins uploaded a video about
he's in the
the
upper
rising
rising
Earth experiments.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh,
I haven't watched it yet.
I was going to comment and say no,
Oh, I've
it's
seen
not an
it.
experiment, but
I'll have to
I
look.
haven't watched it yet, but
Talk about
Lucky
it.
Hastings is hectic on that thing now. I've seen lately.
He does make a very good point in it, actually,
Yeah.
and
the
that's
full speed flat Earth.
it's really that he sees that they're discounting the force required to set the objects in that experiment in place in the first place before it starts, and that's the force they're talking about. I'm talking about the one with the apple and the
Well,
a few of them.
Well, you do know that's not actually an experiment because they don't have a hypothesis. They have a demonstration because they don't have an IV and a DV. So they just have a normal demonstration. And then they use circular reasoning to say, oh, it is the cause. It's moving because it's moving.
I also heard the theory of a downwards falling flat Earth.
Downwards falling.
Yeah, I also heard that in a video.
Wow.
I had somebody
Wow.
making fun.
Sounds like fun. Downwards falling. That would be cool.
I wanted to claim this.
Man, we'd be lifting up then. We'd be like kind of
Right.
semi.
Maybe we get the left and right. Yes.
I don't know why there's this obsession with movement. They don't understand weight. They don't understand displacement. The weight of the object, the displacement, the disequilibrium, weight is the force that causes you to. You gave it the energy when you lifted it. For crying out loud.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but where did that energy come from, Sol? Oh, I don't know. I did work by picking it up. I burned calories.
Yeah,
But are you saying you put energy into this
Yes.
inanimate object? Yes, because I picked it up. I moved it out of its relative equilibrium.
All right, guys, I got to roll. I got to go meet the wife up at the body shop. Thanks for having me on. I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Cheers, man.
So,
Thank you.
see you.
Shame that
guys.
sucks. What's up, this lord?
How's my sound?
It sounds good.
Good to know because it's another microphone.
I want to know who's making that over noise. It's doing my head in.
It's not
Yeah,
me,
I
is
still
it?
hear it.
I don't
Can you-
know.
We still
Because
hear
my
it. It's
computer
in
is
the
humming,
background.
and I've had some problems. I've had some problems in the last half hour.
Could
Shall
be
I
that.
leave? Shall I
It sounds
leave
like
and come
a-
back in?
Yeah, mute quickly. I still hear it.
What if I leave and come back in, or do you think it's not me?
I don't know.
I'll leave. I
All
don't
I
know,
know
man.
is
It's
the
only
mic
because my
down,
computer.
I can't hear it.
It's only because my computer is like the fan is going on it.
It's weird.
I'll leave and come back in. All right, man.
Shot.
Okay.
Glenn Selsh, it's potential energy, and as soon as you let it go, it becomes kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is the work being done. Potential energy is the work to do. But that's just a concept.
Show me the truth. Show me all the evidence. And how he said Christian was so good when he said, Oh, this is just CGI. The movie that you want to show it.
Oh yeah, the gas. Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, the old movie. Oh,
Exchange
that's
of entropy.
CGI.
The exchange of entropy. Only entropy.
Yeah.
My favorite part was you don't understand. It's like, okay, what's thermodynamics?
My favourite part when they were banging on about the solar system being another system.
I know.
What a plonker.
Unbelievable. And he sat there laughing at us, like, dude.
Yeah. I mean, some people are so programmed and they just can't get out.
It's what makes me laugh with all these globes. Like, you get them in your comments and they're like so clever and so sure and condescending to you, and everything they've just wrote absolutely bunks their own point, and they don't even see it.
Anton's asking if the sound's gone.
No, I still hear it.
I can't
hear anything.
I can't hear it.
Okay, well, as long as you guys are hearing, but I hear it. Just very faint. So did they ever get those astronauts and take them home? Remember those astronauts that were like stranded?
Well, they're still there, aren't they?
They
were there last week or something.
They'll turn into cannibals. They'll run out of space food and start eating each other.
What's that sound you were talking about?
It sounded like
a Hoover, like a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, okay. I never heard anything. I still can't hear anything.
No, I can't hear it anymore.
I was literally sat thinking, what's my neighbour hoovering at this time of night?
Me too. I thought it was right upstairs.
Yeah, okay.
Because they got the pipes fixed. Because the guy came down, whoever fixed the pipes came downstairs to me and said, "Have you got any water coming through your ceiling?" I says, "Well, I did 3 weeks ago, and you came out, and then I phoned you again, and you didn't come back out. So they must have came out. They must have had a flood up there, and eventually decided to get it fixed. So I haven't had the pipes in ages, but now I hear them bloody arguing and bouncing and scraping things along the floor like they've got no carpet. You know what I mean?"
And for me, the astronaut suit, sorry, Pitcher, but the astronaut suit is for me more a diving suit.
But here we go. Boeing Starliner returns to Earth, but astronauts are still stranded. This is a day ago. The Boeing Starliner spacecraft has landed back on Earth, uncrewed, capping a 3-month test mission hobbled in technical issues that forced the astronauts it had flown to the International Space Station to remain there until the mission was okay.
Maybe they can do a gravity like Sandra Bullock and make their way to the Chinese one.
Maybe they're just getting paid very nice to have a nice long vacation somewhere.
Yeah.
Did you not
amazing
see,
how they give no
Level Earth Observer when he I forget what he calls it, something like strange sound coming from capsule, and it sounds like sonar on a submarine.
That's interesting. So underwater.
So like, are they really on a submarine like out of the way?
I mean, it's very possible. I mean, NASA did start off doing everything under the ocean. They still do have under ocean base that they do stuff. They do.
I heard
experiments under the ocean.
They do all in the big swimming pool where they have a same what's called like ISS. Yes.
Of course they do.
And you see often the cameramans or bubbles and stuff like that.
You know, somebody made a comment in my live chat the other day, Martin Kent, saying something about us being paranoid and all that. So I just checked out his channel, and his channel's got all different thumbnails, all different names of the videos. Every video is the exact same length. So I checked them out. They're all videos of
the same one.
A picture of the ISS. Yeah. And then for about, I don't know, 3-4 weeks, every video is the same for 3-4 weeks worth. Then he's got one of him playing guitar. It's the same for 3 or 4 weeks. Same thumbnail, different thumbnails, different titles, same bloody videos. Unbelievable.
How much views do they get?
Oh, he's only got a few 200 odd subscribers.
I wonder why.
Yeah, but he's paranoid, and I'm looking at his channel and saying, it's more like you're the type of guy to be paranoid. Somebody's putting the same bloody thing out all the time. That's weird. I don't know why you would do that.
Yeah,
I mean, I know you get channels that are a bit quacky and do things like that. Like that guy used to just stare in the camera every day for 4 hours, just looking in the camera, smiling like that, cross-legged in the middle of the floor. He even got burgled while he did it, and he didn't flinch while he got burgled. Crazy. I'm like, what? Why do that? But them channels got big. They got big just from staring into the camera like that, cross-legged on the floor, smiling like that. Eyes pinned open like that. It looks freaky. And he just did that every day for about 4 or 5 hours. Mental. That was about 2018, 2019, I think. Can't remember the guy's name. There was loads of weird bloody channels on YouTube back in the day. There still is, but you have to. They haven't got proper titles. You have to put in like colons and commas and weird symbols to get them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How's this for a title? 3 hours of mind-blowing space documentary for sleep.
Oh,
for sleep.
Yeah, for sleep.
Sleeping brainwash.
What is that? Cryostasis.
That is so dark, man. That really is. They want you the words going into your head, and that's
yeah, you're gonna
proven
dream
that
about
if you
it.
listen to stuff when you're sleeping, you actually absorb it.
It's crazy. They're on about cryostasis.
That's why every time when you fall asleep and YouTube stays playing, you wake up and it's NASA.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true. I mean, there's lots of times I've done that. If I fell asleep watching YouTube and I woke up and it's NASA stuff playing.
Yeah,
me too.
When I was young, I also noticed that I watched
straight away afterwards something
some stupid NASA documentary.
Yeah,
Yes.
or something heliocentric. Yeah.
I woke up to it and it was an hour long or more, and I was like, "What the hell am I watching? Get it off!"
They already got you, man.
Oh, they scared. Yeah, they got me so bad. I'm scared of them now. I'm scared away.
Yeah.
So, guys, weird things begin to happen when you go into deep space.
Of course, physics are all different. You know, when you move up and you go down, you go left and you go right, and all that kind of stuff.
You guys interested to see what weird things happen in Narnia?
Yeah, why not?
Yo.
Become a more informed, critical thinker. Vantage plan.
Okay.
The universe is not only stranger than we imagine, it is stranger than we can imagine. JBS Haldane.
Wow.
All around us, in every direction, as far as the mind can fathom, and then perhaps infinitely farther, is space. Our home. Scattered throughout are celestial objects, phenomena, and who knows what else.
Okay.
Everything you
So
imagine.
stupid.
Black hole.
Yeah, the dramatical voice as well. You know what I mean? It's
And they make it sound so dramatic. That people are
Space is too much for your brain to handle, so just shut up, don't think, and watch this.
You cannot comprehend the vastness of the solar system, of the universe, of the multiverse.
I just want to see what weird things they're talking about there.
The ever expanding.
Though to many, space is incredibly beautiful. To many others,
No. Sorry. What space? We don't see space. We see the sky.
The sky is beautiful. Yes.
Yeah. That should be the word.
Yeah, but we see invisible black holes as well.
it's terrifying. When thinking about or looking at images of deep space, one can't help but at least understand this fear, if not feel the terror completely. With its incomprehensible vastness, the uncertainty of what lurks within it, the mystery of its phenomena, and the monstrous nature of its objects, it isn't clear what is more unsettling about space. What we don't know, what we do know, or the massive voids of nothingness separating it all.
Oh my god.
Massive voids of nothing.
It's so like fearful as well. The whole vibe of it, you know. It's like it's too big for you. You get lost in it, and there's nothing out there. It's just terrible, man.
Yeah, it's fear porn.
That's them. They want to leave this planet to go out into that nothingness.
Yeah.
It's mental, isn't it?
And you race through the space of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that comet.
Universe.
And comets, man, they can just make us think any kind of thing they throw down from the sky was a comet. You know, they can throw bombs up from the air and shit if they want, you know.
It's not really blooming sun worship. It's not really a heliocentric worship, is it? It's more worship of the void.
And the thing is, think about all those comet alerts we've had in just the last 10 years. How many of those have actually manifested or like done any damage? It's like nothing. You hear that they're coming, and then that's it.
Yeah,
you know.
They are always cometh.
Yeah,
yeah.
What happens? They get a team of oil riggers to go up there and then split the asteroids in half and stuff, so it misses.
But
out.
don't you think it's just a
yeah, that was a real
coincidence
thing,
that
yeah.
all the evidence just keeps burning up?
Yeah.
Well, teacher, I really did my homework. My dog just ate it. I can't prove to you. I'm just saying, I really did do my homework.
Yeah, so we now need this machine to zap the asteroids, and we need your tax money to build it. It's just the same old thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they watched too much Armageddon.
Yeah, sorry, Pitcher, but I saw one time in the news there was like a meteor coming down, and there was driving a crew to search for the meteorites, for what was left. But how would they notice which stone is what? You know, this is just
rubbish.
This is also.
Yeah. It's the same with a lot of the archaeology, you know. When stuff's that old, and when you're dealing with lumps of stone and that, they can mean many different things. You know, it becomes very theoretical.
I mean, the moon and space must be full of trees, because the only rocks we get are petrified wood. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Giant trees, yeah.
42, yeah, 42. Life, the world, and everything. Life, what is it? The answer to the life, the world, the universe, and everything, or something like that. And Hitchhikers, yes, Roger. 42 is the answer. It only took it 7.5.
The fear of space and celestial objects is known as astrophobia, cosmophobia, or spacephobia. What often makes something fear-provoking is the quality of being unknown.
What's that? A space blanket?
Yeah,
Space phobia.
I know space phobia.
It's all a phobia is.
How can you actually have space phobia unless you've experienced it to know you're scared of it? Right.
Because you believe in it. It's a phobia
It's
when you believe in it.
It's the phobia of something not real.
I mean, I
But
can
just when you
understand.
thought you heard it all.
I can understand something like thalassophobia. That's tangible, but spaceophobia, no.
So the phobia of just vast vacuums of space. Okay. Oh, wow.
Of course, the universe is almost entirely unknown, relatively speaking. But what's somewhat unique about space is that what we do know is often equally terrifying. The more we learn about the cosmos, often
He shows an
astronaut
that his helmet cannot turn, and yet he turns his helmet.
The whole helmet.
Yeah.
It's fake.
Yeah, I saw that.
Worst stop motion ever, man.
It was
And that deep rumbling in the background, that noise, I've noticed they've been using that more in like cinemas and stuff, and
it's cinematic.
it's a very bad vibration.
It's
you know what I mean?
what do they call it now? Ultrasound, isn't it? Like animals can have to put fear into you.
They do it with the high pitched ones as well, and that they do these really bad scratching, screeching noises, and it puts you on edge, and they know the particular frequencies to make us fearful.
They do it in movies all the time. They
100%,
feel
man.
on edge, like in horror movies, like you say, Hanson. They do that.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're not even hidden about it. They're open about that kind of thing. So yeah, shows you, doesn't it? I'm space racist.
does not make what was previously unknown less disquieting, but rather more. With newfound knowledge, we continually discover that, out there, surrounding us, are conditions that would make our worst nightmares feel like safe havens.
Really?
Consider just planets. When we think of space, planets often feel like bases of solace amidst the chaos and nothingness.
No.
No. To me.
I think that's the difference between us and these gullible people that still believe space is real.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's how we say. That's why they have this need to get off of Earth all the time. They feel claustrophobic in Earth for some reason. Why? Why would you need to get off it? Oh, because Earth's going to get destroyed one of these days, guys. Yeah.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Think of the children.
Yeah, let's just drag them through the harshest environment ever and get them to.
We got to make a place for our generations, man.
Yeah.
Let's go to what we believe would be so inhospitable that it would take generations and generations to maybe just make it inhabitable.
Is it an Adam Sandler movie where this woman keeps screaming, "Think of the children"? Or there was some kind of comedy movie. It happened a lot in that movie.
Man.
In some cases, this is true.
Is it?
But in most cases, it couldn't be further from the truth. Many planets are not only completely uninhabitable, but they are also unfathomably strange and horrifying. They are not the soft, plush, cute objects of our baby mobiles. No. Hanging above our cribs were mostly gaseous beasts.
There's indoctrination right there, isn't it?
Not above my crib.
No, exactly. There's exactly indoctrination right there.
I had a racing car. I still remember.
Like you said, they make it so fearful, and we have so nice planet here. So
yeah, it's a good example of indoctrination from being a baby. Bloody planets above the crib is a mobile.
Yeah, luckily I didn't have that. I remember I still had like a stall, and I had like a racing car, and I think the other was like an animal, like a pig or.
I don't know if I had that. I just had people in the crib going and stuff like that.
And I never actually had any of these things for my children either.
I did for my daughter and my son, but they were never planets.
My daughter had one that came with a crib though, but it wasn't like two hanging things, like a teddy bear and a ball. So
I did used to have what do you call them? The luminous stars, glow in the dark stars you put in the screws.
Oh yeah, I used to love doing that on the ceilings and stuff.
Yeah, I used to have a disco ball and projection kind of stuff just to make it kind of spacey. But
no, we didn't argument this much in our family. Actually.
Of course they do, Jeff, man. Of course they do.
So inhospitable, so absurd, so other, it would make a baby's head explode.
Wow, that's not graphic at all.
Wow.
It makes my head explode.
Man, is this an up-to-date video?
Yeah.
You're showing? Man, these people are sick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are they really evoking imagery like that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just wrong, man.
It is.
It's like
and this is a big channel, man. I mean, this channel's got 3 million subscribers.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
If that was one of us doing that, we'd be fooled for it.
Quite hectic.
But 3 million subscribers.
Figuratively and literally. Take a planet in our own solar system, Jupiter. Jupiter is a gas giant 11 times wider than Earth.
Prove it.
Why is it dangling off something? Like a mobile. Is that the cosmic mobile?
But don't you think he should prove that it's a gas giant before just making a claim it's a gas giant?
A gas giant made of gas in a non-gaseous place, in a vacuum.
Is that how they get out to, like, either in a weird order, like there's smaller planets and then there's big planets and then the smaller ones after them? Is that how they get out to, why the bigger planets in the middle?
So
saying the gas.
If it's a gas planet, does that mean it's...
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you look at planets that you'd think like the bigger ones would have to be furthest away from the sun, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you try and step on them, you just fall through them. Is that what happened?
Everybody's like, what strings and stuff? I think you guys are missing the point. Where's the ceiling it's hanging on?
Yeah.
The firmament.
Oh no.
Cosmic firmament. Crusty firmament.
Reference, imagine a
Sorry?
So it's too far out to be a crusty firmament.
Rape next to a basketball. In terms of volume, Jupiter could fit 1,300 Earths inside it. It is so big and hostile that if Earth ever found itself in Jupiter's orbit, it would become destroyed by the effects of its gravitational force. If Earth somehow
gravity doesn't have a force.
No.
Gravity sure is a killer.
You see, this is why I look at this stuff and I think, what nonsense.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's beauty of this business, though, isn't it? Everybody can become an indoctrinator.
Yeah.
Gravity is our savior, but it can also be our killer. You know, like it's so magic now. It can do everything.
Jeff just said gas doesn't reflect sunlight, so how do we see Jupiter? You know,
it doesn't reflect; it refracts. Yeah.
Exactly. So how do we see it like that?
Collided with Jupiter, it would be.
Go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, no, I was just tailing off what I said.
Okay.
Okay.
Be absorbed by Jupiter's atmosphere, burned up and coalesced into its gas clouds and liquid metallic, like a drip of food coloring being dropped into the ocean, completely absorbed and wiped from existence. With even the most impressive and impermeable.
But it were all made out of gas now. It's got liquid metal in it as well.
Well, what's the so-called planet that rains diamonds?
Oh, that's just brilliant.
Rains diamonds?
I don't remember, but the diamond planet, I heard about it.
One of Neptune's moons or something.
Yeah.
Raining dire.
Because they also found a moon that was supposed to be a bit like Earth out there, didn't they?
Yeah. Neptune and Uranus.
Yeah, they was claiming, once.
It's Neptune and Uranus, guys. It rains diamonds.
Yeah, Uranus, Neptune, two ice. Okay. And our solar system, it rains diamonds. Come on.
Wow, then maybe all those diamonds hit our dome and became stars.
But I mean, then why is Elon Musk and all them wasting their money to go to Mars? Why don't they use their money to go harvest
diamonds?
Yeah.
Maybe they have. That's why Elon Musk's so rich, man.
They do like diamonds in the sky, right? So
these diamonds might be like fueling spaceships. You know what I mean? They never know. They need to go and get them diamonds. It could be something like a science fiction movie.
Well, it's going to be quite dangerous if it's raining diamonds. I suppose that's one problem.
Well, yeah.
What happened, honey? I see you bleeding. Yeah, I got caught in the rain.
Yeah, wear a hat, man.
Get the shields up. Get the shields up. The diamonds is just going to go right through if you don't get the shields up.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Theoretical technology to try to navigate this planet would be a nightmarish journey through miles-deep, rapid swirling gas clouds with wind speeds hundreds of miles per hour, each mile further getting darker and darker as the sunlight becomes increasingly shrouded by the clouds, until you finally hit the outer mantle of the planet and submerge into a planet-wide ocean of glowing, white-hot liquid metallic hydrogen.
How
did they know all this?
Exactly. Yeah. They know all this for sure. How?
This is so sad.
They've got telescopes now that see microbial life in other planets. It's ridiculous.
But they can't see it. They can't see microbial life on Earth with it, but they can use it to see it.
That's so true.
Of course.
Weird things begin to happen when you go into deep space.
Thomas Larson, Uranus smells like farts.
Yeah, farty diamonds.
Since there isn't even a true surface on Jupiter, there is nowhere else to go or stand. That's just in our solar system. Prior to the year 1992, humanity didn't even know for sure if there were other planets outside our solar system. There are.
1992. Can you believe it? That shows you how
92 years ago.
How new this whole other solar system planets are.
Of course. They don't teach it so long in the school.
I was 16 in 92.
It's crazy.
But they did a great job.
Known as exoplanets, it's now estimated that there are around 200 billion planets in our galaxy alone. It's also estimated that there are possibly as many as 2 trillion galaxies in the known universe.
Of course.
Yeah.
Really well.
And you know how they know this? Oh, because our math says that should be possible.
And how do they calculate that? I mean, come on. That's
Yeah, but think about it. My math says it should be possible, so therefore it has to be real.
Yeah, it's
Math
ridiculous.
won't lie to me.
They just
Yeah.
make up numbers and think that explains it.
And it doesn't make any sense anyway, because on one end they're saying it's infinite, and at the other end they're giving specific numbers. I know you say contradicting themselves.
It's just ridiculous that you've got finite infinity and infinity. What's finite infinity? It's a contradiction, isn't it?
Exactly. That's why space could never work, like in any sense, you know.
And I mean, this great numbers, 2 trillion. I mean, man.
That's insane.
That makes for an estimated 20 to 100 quintillion planets. Amongst these, there are innumerable Earth-like planets. There are also innumerable hellscape-like planets. Planets that would embarrass the planets of our solar system.
Oh, really?
Oh, so
Then why are you guys worrying about anything then?
You're
So much.
never going to see them. Nobody's ever going to get there. What are you talking about it for? It's stupid. It's just to sell the idea of.
Is it just me or does this look like a butt crack?
It does. The way they've done it.
And it's the same thing.
It's great that we have so much luck that we get the right planet. Yes.
Yeah, just by chance.
Yeah.
Everything is perfect
So
for us.
great, yeah.
It's weird. And there's so much more planets out there that is inhabitable, yet there's no life anywhere. That's just a weird thing, don't you think?
Oh, of course.
Not to say had to use a mirror image of Earth and then like that emboss effect or whatever to
That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
show you what an exoplanet looks like.
Aye.
The planet known as HD 189733b.
What a name. It's in high definition, guys.
Oh.
HD in high definition.
That's better than 8K, isn't it?
It is unfortunately the B version, because the A version wasn't high definition enough.
Yeah.
So they went over to B.
Or maybe it means
redraw.
holy devil.
Sorry?
Maybe they go, holy devil, 18.
I mean, they're giving them these outrageous names. Why? To suggest that they've already named so many other planets that they need these really complex formulas, because we've already got a HD one, blah, 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 and analysed all of them, you know? Yeah. It's just this kind of nonsense, kind of subliminal suggestion that there's, you know, that they're doing stuff that they're not doing, you know, giving us this, like, scientism talk, you know?
Or hell dimension.
Or making it super, like superstitious and, you know, with hell and everything.
It's always something really, anti-religious, or not that. What did I just say? Something evil, devil-like or whatever.
Yeah.
So is this meant
located
to be
in the constellation?
Just in the galaxy?
No, this is like, I don't know. I didn't hear, but it doesn't matter anyway.
Of course it doesn't.
Because everything they're showing on screen, guys, is just fantasy.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's
They'll never hit a star.
Yeah. I'm still waiting to see how this new planet is the same system as space.
Yep.
Of Vulpecula, around 64.5 light years away from our solar system, appears to be a beautiful bright blue Earth-like planet with soft oceanic swirls forming marble-like patterns that look like a refreshing work of Van Gogh. On it, however, are conditions so gruesome, merciless, and strange. It sounds like the setting of a cosmic horror fiction story written.
Seems to me like all you're saying is bullshit.
That's exactly what it is.
Man, the guy can't even say Van Gogh. He says Van Gogh. Man.
Is that a space book?
This is the same guy who got 3 million views. He doesn't even know how to say Van Gogh. Like,
But I mean, the guy's a goat, man. Van Gogh.
It looks like a book in space. Is he opening a space book now?
It's a plane. It's a flat plane. In space.
It's the instruction book for the next chapter of space.
Yeah.
It's basically Star Wars.
I've got the face for this, Johnny man.
Oh yeah.
by the most disturbed individual. On HD 189733b, temperatures can exceed 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Its winds reach up to 5,400 miles.
Didn't he just say it is like an Earth-like planet? So in other words, it's habitable.
Yeah, they talked about that just before that one. At least they mentioned.
No, that's this one. This is that HD one. He says it's like an Earth-like planet, like puts Earth to shame. Now he's talking about insane winds and temperature and stuff.
5,400 miles an hour.
Come on, that man.
That would take you off your feet a little bit, wouldn't it?
Doesn't matter what they talk. It's just
bollocks.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't fathom winds like that. That's ridiculous.
And are they saying it's way bigger than us too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well then I guess it makes sense that it got bigger storms, bigger this. It would probably have bigger humans too if there were humans there. If it's
Sure.
Unless
miles
gravity
per
is
hour,
so small.
7 times the speed of sound, which are the fastest winds ever discovered in the universe. And its constant wind whips rainstorms of molten glass shards sideways across the planet. Visiting this planet would result in being caught in a fiery cosmic tornado made up of chunks of glass that shred you apart with near infinite cuts.
Wow.
This is just planets. Stars, beautiful twinkling little orbs.
We do not know much about the universe, but they have all this. How much is the wind going and temperature? And,
how can you have infinite cuts?
No, but that's exactly that. Claiming, oh, there's so much we just don't know. I mean, we only know like maybe %. But literally, they're telling you everything that they believe. This is how it is. This is the composition. This is how hot it is.
Yes.
But we don't know anything.
50,000 years ago.
But if something was cut to cut a planet to death, it's not infinite, isn't it? It's the amount of cuts it took to do the planet. That's not infinite.
Well, it's just a Catholic Church and their hellfire and infinite suffering all over again, isn't it?
Yeah, didn't they also say when the sun is like imploding, when like a universe is imploding, it's gets real. Yeah.
Orbs of light, found in the favorite nursery rhymes of children, are unfathomably more massive and powerful than nearly all planets.
What is quantum computing?
What is quantum computing, guys?
This is our
Ouija board.
Underground.
My internet cable keeps fucking up. That's what's. Oh, sorry for the word. That's what's happening.
No, I don't think that this technology is good for us.
What kinds of problems can it solve? What makes it powerful? And more importantly, how might quantum computers transform our business and our lives? If you're interested in these...
Jupiter is roughly 11 times wider than Earth. Our sun is roughly 10 times wider than Jupiter.
The big gas.
Of course it is.
And all this is based on the assumption that Venus is the same size as Earth.
Isn't that mental? One assumption gives you the rest of the universe.
Yeah.
Did he just say 10 times the size?
10 times.
But the picture doesn't show 10 times there. It shows more like 100 times.
No, it's because of the distance.
But we don't care because the sun is gone one time, so why should we care? They're saying that the sun gives out energy and one time it's gone. Huh? They're telling us.
They always use the distance excuse and CGI.
And our sun is an average star at best. One of the largest known stars, a red supergiant named WOHG64, has an estimated radius of over 1,540 times that of our sun. If the star was placed at the center of our solar system, it would take up the entire orbits of Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and Jupiter. More than 1 million Earths could fit in our sun.
Wow, what a load of crap.
I'm sorry, but this is just all I'm just hearing is blah 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 blah. Remember, like Dexter's? I think it's Dexter's Laboratory.
Do you know, even when I thought the Earth was a globe, I still wouldn't have believed. I would have still said to myself, "How did they know that?" It's bold.
Yeah,
isn't that when Dee Dee is talking to Dexter?
Yeah, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I want to get to where they can talk about the black holes. Okay.
When massive stars like WOHG64 die, they form even stranger, larger, more powerful and ominous entities.
Okay, I want to know something. If something dies, does that mean it emits more energy? That's stronger.
No.
Let's say your fire, a fire died.
Yeah.
Is it now all of a sudden hotter than what it was before when the fire was burning?
No.
No.
What's it
Because
called?
that's what he's fighting for now. He says when the sun dies, it emits so much energy, it goes supernova, and therefore...
Yeah. That's what I meant. Yes. The supernova thing.
Yeah,
The only dye I know that has to do with energy is DIY. You know, the light thing?
Mm.
Yeah.
Perhaps the most unfathomable and unsettling entities in the known universe. After a star exhausts its fuel and the equilibrium of its radiation and gravity becomes disrupted, its core collapses, and in a fraction of a second, it implodes on itself, resulting in a supernova explosion. If the star is large enough, left behind is a black hole, a region...
Has anybody ever seen the so-called black hole he's talking about?
No. No. They've seen these invisible black holes, apparently.
of space-time where gravity is so strong, nothing can escape it. Inside, at the center of a black hole, is what is known as a singularity, which is a point that is infinitely dense and infinitely small, and all...
Infinitely? That's quite a name, quite a number to give something.
There's lots of infinites in this system, isn't there?
In other words, they can't make up a unit for it, so they just say infinite.
Aye.
Yes. My brother had one time a book of black holes from, I don't know who the guy's name is now, can't remember, but it was just terrible how they explain it. And
all I know is there's just so much stuff they make
maybe
up.
it was Hawkins, I don't know. Can be.
Could be.
Conceptions of time and space break down. Why does the collapsing of a star do this? How can there be an apparent singularity or infinitely dense and infinitely small thing in the universe? What happens at the singularity or beyond the singularity? Does the singularity even really exist? We don't know the answers to any of these questions, but what we do know is that these galactic giants can grow to sizes so incomprehensible that they make even the largest stars seem average. One of, if not the largest known black hole in the observable universe is Ton 618. This black...
I don't want to know who comes up with his name.
Ton. It must weigh a ton.
So that's a black hole too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I mean,
Don't look like
they're not even light can escape. Wow.
It looks a bit like the flat Earth, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does.
Black hole is at least 240 billion miles in diameter, and likely much bigger, since it is still and continually growing. That's roughly 11 solar systems side by side. Galaxies worth of matter are consumed by this beast, as it shines with the brightness of 100 trillion stars.
How would they know this shit?
They literally make it look like
So
a torus
stupid.
field motion.
Yeah. So we've had hell, we've had beast, we've had infernos. It's like, you know, they're not being particularly scientific here.
No, and look
But,
how
I
it's
mean-
exactly like a torus field.
Are we going getting ice planets?
But is any of this even observed?
Yeah, no.
Oh man.
I mean, presumably they're claiming they're watching this stuff through their super telescopes. I can't see any other way they can say it's happening, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but also with the telescope they can't see much more than a LED.
Okay, let's carry on.
What could possibly be bigger than that? Surely nothing. Well, that's exactly right.
And you
The
see
inconceivably
the center of the
massive void separating everything, the cold, barren space between galaxies and superclusters of galaxies, make even Ton 618 look modest. In general, intergalactic space, or the space between galaxies, makes up most of the volume of the universe. What are known as supervoids are specific regions where there are particularly massive spans of empty space, with far fewer galaxies and objects compared to all other regions.
Sorry?
Why would there just be these mass emptiness places? Why would that happen? And then all of a sudden more stars and planets. Why would there be that? That's just sounds nonsensical. It's all nonsensical.
It'd be too messy otherwise, man. If they're all just clustered and too much and too bright as well. If you think about it, if the stars are too close together, they'd be, you know what I mean? Infringing on each other.
Of course, yeah, I can see. So they're being respectful.
Yeah,
I get it. Because it's got consciousness as well, yeah. Because the universe has got consciousness.
It's like parks in between like estates of houses or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, liminal spaces.
Yeah. National parks.
Transitional spaces, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's their excuse for not giving us more information, just like how everything's dangerous. They're like saying, it's too dangerous for us to go out there, but we're doing our best. But we're going to need a lot of money because of the conditions.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Never experienced any of this danger, but we know how dangerous it is because we know nothing. Even said it at the start. We know next to nothing about the universe, but yet they know all this crap.
Yeah, that's what I meant. They don't have to go out because they know already everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry about that. Discord is someone took J. Okay. Sorry, I'm just really trying to look for something here. Ay. So yeah, space is definitely not real, guys.
Yeah.
No. Really crazy story, just.
Saw some of them comments in Adam's Discord, Flats.
Oh yeah.
But it's sad how. Sorry, Mike.
Banging on about shadows on moon and stuff like.
Yeah, you saw that.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Adam to get back to me that we can set up a discussion with these guys.
They're not very clever, are they, from what I've seen?
I mean, the main argument was, how can you say God is not the light in Genesis 1? Because Jesus repeatedly says he is the light.
God saw the light and said it were good.
Yeah, I told them, it's like, first of all, when Jesus says he is the light, you have to look at the context of the verse, okay? It's the character of Jesus. He's the way, you know what I mean? When God's talking in Genesis, it's a historical narrative. It's not poetic.
No.
When Jesus says he is the light, it's a poetic gesture.
Of course.
And this is the sad thing I've been seeing lately these days with the Globies. That's the only rebuttal they have, is God was the light, and that's why there was the first day, because there was no sun until the fourth day. So they have to come up with some way to say there is light, and that gives verse. But they ignore everything else, like their earth was without form. There was no sphere. There's no rotation. There's nothing. God is not the light. He created the light. He didn't create himself.
Well, according to God, he brought the light with him, didn't he? He didn't speak it exist. He said he brought the light with him.
And then he separated the light from the darkness.
A lot of Christians will say that's when Jesus was created.
That's insane.
He's always been.
That's definitely not biblical.
Definitely not.
It's sad how they program the people and they fall in disbelief. So.
Oh, this Daily Corbett's starting to piss everyone off now.
Mm.
He's going around on the internet now saying everybody is hypocrites.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's I've never heard anybody explain a flat Earth like that the way he did on that little video. That little blooming rectangle with the sun god there, God bringing the sun with him, and then a shadow coming off the flat Earth into the void of space.
No, the thing that got me the most was when he made the Earth first and then God came.
Yes.
So he's literally making Earth, the sphere, more important than God.
Mm.
Well, I thought it was quite concerning that they're like a sun ink corner with God wrote on it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
That was the scariest thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
Dempsey's child is bones.
Yeah. They're disparating us, just getting us away from the real nature. So everything's so insane.
So I think we've said everything we need to say about space there.
That's true.
Guys, space is fake.
Space is fake.
Don't say that. You'll hurt a lot of people, Flats. You'll hurt their feelings and stuff. Tell them truth.
Oh, man. So, PG, you say you got a show tomorrow morning?
No, not in the morning. In the afternoon.
In the afternoon. Afternoon,
Yeah.
cool there.
Yeah, 2 p.m. GMT.
Nice.
In the morning.
Yeah, and guys.
No.
Yeah, and I'm streaming tomorrow night because I'm not streaming Thursday.
I'll be streaming on Thursday night instead of Tuesday. We'll just swap days. Because I'll be doing Thursday night, 8 p.m.
Derek,
I might do my 300 special then. If it's still on 300, it's on 301 in a minute, so it's still on 300 by Thursday. I'll do the 300 special, and it can just be an anything show, anything stream. You know what I mean? Up to the audience.
Lord Racer, is this guy Globo?
No.
I want to say, I'm sure he's a flat earther.
Definitely.
Oh no, Lord Racer's not. Globo, no.
Oh, sounds like the Sixth Sense in the background there. Ooh.
That's me, that. Well, it ain't me, like, but it's coming through me.
Anyway, I think I'm going to go to bed then.
Good idea. Good idea.
To be honest, I am actually pitted out. I had a hectic gym session before the show.
Yeah, you really did a lot.
I'm feeling it.
Well, you've been busy on the interviews and stuff like that as well all weekend.
I haven't really had any rest this weekend, and I can feel it now.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
So yeah. What's your guys' closing statement about Spain?
It's fake. Absolutely. I agree. That was just nonsense. Like listening to all that. I mean, I remember now hearing things like that when I was still a Globe believer, and thinking, how do they know that? I've got to take the word for it, but how do they know that? I can't fully trust it. I mean, I knew the moon landings were fake, but I still believed in the globe. You know what I mean? I thought the moon was still a rock, but they just hadn't been there. They just faked it for some reason because they couldn't get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we know it's nonsense, isn't it? And Lord Racer is definitely flat earth. That's my closing statement.
Yeah.
Space is spacey. That's all it is.
Should be.
It's a spacey fantasy.
Space show.
Yeah, it's fairy tales for adults, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah, I think so. Lots of claims and CGI, but they never give an explanation or proof for what they're saying.
No.
So that's it.
I mean, when I really go to the moon and I have the chance to go there, I would leave there a camera where I can watch where we live, for 24 hours.
I can actually agree with Arwen on one thing. That's it. It's not really heliocentric. It's not really sun worship, is it? It's actually worshiping the void. It's worshiping nothingness, really, since there's that much emptiness now.
Yeah.
You know what I want to know? When it says in Bible that that stars will fall to Earth, how is that possible when they're all bigger than Earth?
They're all bigger than the sun as well, and it's crazy.
Well, it's just sad how much people fall into it. Me too. First.
Our sun's just a teensy weensy wee sun. It's diddy. It's small. So tiny.
The television programming.
That's some respectable pronouns, that, Lord Racer.
Mm-hmm. I concur. Anyway, well, I think it was a great show. Thank you guys for coming.
I really enjoyed it.
All. Yeah. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow night for another awesome show.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Ooh, it's getting hot here. So yeah, see you guys all tomorrow. Make sure to join PJ for coffee, afternoon coffee tomorrow.
Yeah, PJ will see us.
Cool.
Yeah. And make sure to subscribe to Jam as well.
Yeah, pleasure.
Yeah.
I need